welcome back to another day of Vlogmas. So sitting next to me in this box right here, every single item that I bought my husband for Christmas this year. So that is what today's video is going to be about. Just for a little background information, Garrett and I had a budget for both of us this year, $200 flat. That's including gifts, including stocking stuff. However, we wanted to break it up individually for the other person. Without further ado, let's see what $200 bought me this year for my wonderful husband. Let's get going. I'm just gonna start showing you stuff because I was pulling things out. I don't know. Well, I haven't even decided what's going in the stocking other than candy versus actual presents. I do know this is going to be an actual present. I got him some work shoes. So last year I bought him some work shoes as well. He's been wearing them for the full year, has pretty much worn them down and out. What is that from? Down and Out. That's from a song. I don't remember. Anyways, so I got him a new pair for this year. They're a little bit different from the ones I got last year. So here they are. Woo-hoo. They are like a sneaker bottom, but it's like a nice looking shoe. He needs to have comfy shoes that look nice is basically the parameter of shoes he needs for his job. So the next thing I got him is super random, and this is like super niche, and it looks like basically nothing. In this baggie is an anti-skate weight, and basically it helps records not skip when you're like walking across the floor, which currently his record player is kind of off balance and he needs a new one of these. So I ordered one for him so he will not have that problem anymore. It's super random, but it wasn't cheap. Like, it wasn't like crazy expensive, but this was expensive enough for me to feel like it needs to be its own gift. So even though it's like a bag of what feels like nothing, it's going in its own box and getting wrapped and going under the tree. Book that I found, it was super random, but Garrett has a goal to visit every single state before he turns 30. So this is something I feel like he will get a lot of use out of, and it was just kind of like a random thing I found. Filming with dogs who exist in the same space as me is hard because they are doing things too, and sometimes you guys can hear them. So if you can hear any of my dogs at any time, again, I would just like to remind you that they are in fact the main characters of the Vlogs with Bex channel. I should name it Vlogs with Malcolm and Missy featuring Bex. But in fact, I named it Vlogs with Bex so I could keep up the facade of the lie I tell myself that I am the main character when in fact they are the main characters. This is a beard grooming set. So it's got a wash, an oil, a butter, and like a comb in it. And I feel like Garrett will be really excited about this. I got this on a really freaking good deal at Target, like 50% off at Target. So I was like, throw it in a bag. Circle ice molds. So last year I got Garrett that mixologist set. We make a drink a week. He makes a drink on Sopranos night. I make dinner. He makes garlic bread. It's a whole thing. We love it. But he's been wanting these like little circular ice molds, and I was like, this is perfect time to get it for him. So I went ahead and grabbed it this year for Christmas, and we can add it to our mixology bar kit that we got going on over there. So the next thing that I got him, I actually found at Finders Keepers, was a thrift store near me, and I went on a dollar day and I found this mug, which I had been eyeing for him for a long time, like on Etsy and stuff. But I feel like for $1, this is exactly like the type of like silly coffee mug that he would love. He doesn't have very many of his own coffee mugs. In fact, he has 0 of his own coffee mugs, and because all of the other ones are mine that I have added into our life, and I feel like he will love it. It was silly, it was awesome, it was $1, and it was a big thumbs up for me, so I think he'll like it. So every single year, for a while, I've been gifting Garrett an ornament to go on the tree that features like an album or an artist or whatever that Garrett really loved that year. This year, the ornament I got him, I don't want to cry. Okay, so I'm not gonna share too much. So someone who matters a lot to Garrett and I, specifically Garrett, it was it is his best friend. He married us. We lost that friend this year, and they shared a lot of music. The Microphones is a band, like a group that this friend of ours really loved and that Garrett shared with him. I wanted to like do something to honor that this year and like not make it too, okay, hold on. I wanted to do something to honor our friend this year without making it too emotional. I won't show you the back of the ornament because it does have a photo of our friend on it, and I just, for my husband's privacy and for my privacy and for our friend's family's privacy, I'm not going to show that on the internet. But the front side of the ornament is one of the album covers that they both really loved by this band, and I added snow and the Santa hat. Obviously the snow and the Santa hat is not a part of the actual album cover, but I made it Christmassy, and on the back there is a photo of our friend with a verse, like a line from one of the songs in the album. Sorry to get emotional, but that's just, you know. In the same vein, actually, the album, so Garrett loves collecting vinyl. If you haven't been around for a while, if you don't know Garrett, he's super into music. That's kind of his thing. I got him the Mount Erie album by the Microphones. I was really excited because Garrett and I were talking one day, and he was like updating his list for my parents for some reason. I can't remember why. And he happened to click on the link for this Mount Erie album, and it was sold out, obviously, because I purchased it already. And we were talking about it, or he said something like, I'm really bummed because I was excited. I wanted the Mount Erie album this year, and I don't think I'm going to be getting it because it's sold out, and I won't be able to get it because it's sold out. Like, if no one bought it for me, and I can't even order it. And I was like, I already ordered it for you, and that's why it's sold out. Okay, so I'm moving on to like the mishmash of stuff. One thing I got for him was this garlic press. If you watched one of my Vlogmas videos, I was looking around and I couldn't decide between the electric one or this one, and I really wanted like the chopper where you like fold it down and it doesn't have to be charged, because that's what I didn't love about the automatic one, is it has to be charged. And like, I just know that thing's gonna die, and then neither Garrett or I are ever gonna charge it. This is a practical gift for Garrett because he needs a ton of SD cards, and I grabbed him one of these because he can always use extra. I also grabbed him this little stacking shelf. I think I'm just gonna throw this in a stocking. I got it for $1 at that thrift store, and I have no idea if he'll actually use this or if it'll be practical for him, but I do think it'll be a good solution for our desk shelf situation over here, and hopefully it works. Hopefully it's actually legit. If it's not, it was $1 and it's really fine. Like, I'm not worried about it. Another thing that I got him this year was this butter dish. So we have talked a lot about having a butter dish out so we can have soft butter at all times, and it's just something we've never done, so I just grabbed him one. This one is a throwaway gag gift for him, and it is dun 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 dun, we got a red truck. So Garrett and I have a ongoing joke that anytime we see a red truck during the Christmas season, the holiday season, we punch each other. Like a punch buggy, but with red trucks. And he was like, why do we not have any red truck decor in our home? And I was like, what? And he said, well, I feel like it's a joke so much for us at this point. Why don't we have it, like one here as a joke? No shame to people who like red trucks and love that decoration. It's just not for me. And that's not the type of white mom energy I'm channeling. I'm channeling a different type of white mom energy here, okay? With my little Christmas earrings and my sweater, okay? Like, we're channeling a white mom energy, but this is a specific energy that we're not trying to channel. However, I did get it for him because I thought it was funny. And it was super cheap. So I got him a little red truck ornament. Two, like, fun stocking things I got him are some like fidget type things. So one of my friends had these little noodles at her house when we went and spent some time over there, and Garrett and her played with them for so long, like actually played with them like children, and I was like, I'm getting that for Garrett for Christmas because I think he would love to have those. He does fidget a lot, and I feel like this will help his brain. And then this along the same lines, color Nido chain. I don't know, but I thought he would like the texture of it. All right, a super random thing I got him were these color cable ties. He requested something to help organize his cords, and I do believe the rest is like food related. So let's get into the treats. Okay, so I got him this coffee gram. I got this like super cheap on clearance. And okay, so I also got this for him before I got this for him. So I'm thinking I may just put this in backstock because we keep stuff like this on hand for us. Or I could give it to my dad because I'm sure if you've been watching any of my vlogs, you know I'm doing stockings for both my parents this year, so I could put that with my dad's stocking, or I could just throw it in Garrett's stocking and be like, you have 2 razors. So I got him kisses, candy canes, and a bag of Kit Kats. Funny story about these from last year. I bought him some of these last year as well, and Garrett and I had our Christmas, the 2 of us, and we went, I don't know where we went. We went somewhere. I can't remember what we were doing. But we came back like not even 30 minutes later, and Missy had eaten this whole bag. So Garrett's cousin is a vet, and so we called her because it was like Christmas, right? So we couldn't call just like a regular vet. And she was like, she's going to be fine. It's not even real chocolate. She's probably just going to get sick. She didn't even get sick. She was fine. She's got a tank. That girl is a tank, okay? She does not get bothered by anything. And we have these little candy canes. We have a Reese's regular and Reese's Pieces. Reese's Pieces. I found these caramel or caramel, however you want to say it, M&Ms at Ollie's the other day. 50% off. So these were like 50 cents. And then I got these Coffee Lovers espresso beans. So it has like all the different flavors in there are like different types of like lattes. So there's like regular cocoa, there's caramel, there's vanilla. I like the caramel one a lot. So I don't think Garrett's ever tried these before, and I think he'll like them. So I grabbed these to go into his stocking. We got the Christmas tree brownies. And if you watched that vlog, then you know. I got him some peppermint bark. I also got this at Ollie's. I got him some mini gingerbread people from Trader Joe's as well. These are his absolute #1 favorite thing at Trader Joe's sells during the holiday season. So I had to make sure I picked it up for him. If you know Garrett in real life, do not tell him what I got him from Christmas. Just like check in with him and be like, wow, your wife is amazing and we love her and she's such a great gift giver and you're so lucky. Okay, that's the only thing you should be saying. I'm just kidding, obviously. Okay, my friends, well, that is it. That is everything I got for my husband this year for Christmas. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and hang out for more videos. Lots of fun Vlogmas content continuing to come because Vlogmas is not over yet, my friends. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!